Welcome aboard this 2019 52-foot Harbor Cottage Houseboat. She's got a lot of block in here, not sure why. This is the nicest houseboat I have done by far. This thing is a real gem. Aluminum hull, massive boat, massive party boat really. And let's dive in. Before we do, look at this bench though. This is also aluminum, custom built. I mean, you can see that. You aren't gonna find too many of those. It swings, it's got the canvas top. It's gonna be expensive, but might be able to find you one. If you like, I will try to leave information down below. Look at this thing, man. Massive, massive boat. It is a really low winter tide, guys, so she's not sitting up nice and tall, but it's an aluminum hull, 2019. Owner says bottom is in great condition. Looks clean. Normally, if you're checking the bottom, check the waterline, and that'll tell you a lot of what's going on underneath. Waterline looks clean. It's got like a PVC siding. It's huge, guys. It's 16-foot beam, but it feels like a 30-foot beam. Got metal roof. We'll be able to take a look at that a little bit later. I'm gonna try not to put my hand in the video. Some of you guys have been letting me know to stop filming my hand pointing at things, and that's a good idea. A lot of windows, a lot of space, nice easy access. Oh, there we go again. And yeah, let's just dive on in. It's got an indoor-outdoor carpet here on the cockpit. Not sure if you call it a cockpit or just a back porch. It just doesn't feel like a boat. And you know, we're here because we like boats, right? But no, this is a very special vessel. It doesn't have an outboard, but it can be rigged with one. What it does have, I'll just start right here with this, is a massive Torqeedo. Now, if you guys knew that they made them this big, you should have told me, because I didn't. This thing, look at that. It's hard to see in the, hard to tell without something behind it to show you how big that is, but that's a big Torqeedo. 10 horsepower. I think they go for like 10 grand. And now that's not gonna take it out in the harbor or, for much of a cruise. But if you were just looking to mosey on over from slip to slip within a marina, that'll get you there. Does come with the boat. Let's just jump in here while we've got this door open. She's got a lot of block in here. Not sure why. Must be wanting to sit forward. And so they've got those as ballast to kind of keep her sitting the way they want. She is an aluminum hull, so she's going to be light as a feather. And we'll talk price later, but man, just in the aluminum alone, there's a lot of money in this boat. Got our battery chargers there. Solid bulkhead. Solid aluminum bulkhead, I should say. Look at the I-beams. Man, she's pretty stout. Here we got steps going up to that other hatch. Now let's hop out. I'll show you some of the other features on the boat. Kind of just dove right in there, but I saw that outboard bracket and it reminded me of the Torqeedo. Let's step out back here to the transom. And yeah, you really feel that 16-foot beam. This boat rode out the hurricanes in a good hurricane hole marina. No damage done, from what I was told, and she doesn't look like it. Boy, she's just massive. Wish I could get on that side and show you guys, but have to just take a look at it through the drone shots. We got our power cords. freshwater input. Here's a look at that outboard bracket. Now, there is a steering helm. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But yeah, you could put plenty of a horsepower outboard back there if you wanted to move this thing. But that's all you're going to do, guys, is move it. You're not taking this out for a boat ride. You've got a gangway plank here underneath that bench that we can go up and down with the tide and access on both sides through the vinyl fencing. A lot of windows on that starboard side. All right, let's dive on in. Boy, high cathedral ceilings. Man, it is quiet in here. That's amazing. It's more like a typical home. It's very quiet, well insulated. Like I said, it's pretty cold out and it is very warm inside. Cool looking table. Looks like she's securely mounted to the floor. Granite countertop. Nice wood cabinets. This is really like the subway tile, a home away from home. Man, my mom has a property and we're looking for a houseboat, and I wish this just wasn't so nice and therefore so expensive. Because it does, the problem we have is we need something that doesn't draw much water, and this thing only draws 18 inches. 16-foot beam is a little wide for my canal, but it's 18-inch draft. So you can get this into nothing, guys. Nice little couch here. And an entertainment center. I'm not used to doing home tours, and this really is what it feels like. So I'm just kind of bouncing around here. There's just so much to see. It's such a big space. It's not as confined, obviously, as a boat. So bear with me. By the end of this video, we'll have it all figured out. We've got laminate flooring, looks like. But man, look at this. Very, very high ceilings. Did notice a little drywall crack right up there. I'm not sure though. Is it drywall? I think it's probably drywall, but maybe not. Full fridge and freezer, Samsung. But I would love to get this and turn it into an Airbnb. All right, there's your view. This spot here, you cannot do that. The owners are not Airbnb-ing it. They're not even allowed. So this is their private boat. But you certainly could if check city ordinance to make sure. We've got our washer and dryer, Splendid combo. And this is going to be our master stateroom. We'll start here. Queen bed. It's a nice little bench, side bench there. You could even sleep a little one maybe if you had some pillows to catch them on the floor in case they fell. Take a look. Closets, just like a standard closet. You got a AC there. This boat does have, or maybe it's a dehumidifier. This boat does have air conditioning. See if we can find those down below somewhere and show you. I have been on houseboats that just have standard home ACs mounted outside, but that's not the case here. Here is the head, which is actually a proper bathroom. Same cabinetry and granite countertop. Big space. Mirrored, and then lighting as well through the windows. These look like solid windows. Yeah, they're very thick. Don't see any signs of water damage or leakage. This is a acrylic insert and tub. But I don't know. This is next level boat living. So we're back in the main salon, and look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 steps down, and beautiful little workspace. I wouldn't mind sitting in here, editing some videos. Pretty view, nice and low to the water, and good storage space here. You got filing cabinets, whatever you need down there though. A lot of space, it's very deep. I am 5'8", so about 5'10"-ish headroom in here. So not too bad. Even if you ducked down, I mean, once you're coming in here to work, you can sit down. Now, this is just a Formica top desk that can be easily removed, and you could turn this back into, or turn it into a berth, or you could have it both, really. You could just put a mattress back there, little raised mattress, and this is going to be, it's about hip high on me, so easily you could sleep some guests in there. You just got to crawl in. So this could be both. This could be a desk office and a berth. Just put the crew down here. Captain, oh, almost forgot something else. Captain gets the master. Now look at this. This is a little hobbit door here, and we've got really a workspace. You could call it a catch-all or a garage, or a nice little area to work on things. Solid deck to crawl around on. You can see some of the insulation. And okay, well, now look here, we're seeing the underside of the salon floor, so I guess it is a wood deck. It's foam insulated, spray foam, and the fiberglass batted insulation. There you got a hot water heater. I think it said it had instant hot though as well. But yeah, you can see get a real good look in here if you're coming to inspect this boat to buy the construction. Let's see down here, looks like we have a little bit of a bilge. Dry as a bone. Very cool. We got about 40 inches of headroom. I'm crawling around in here. Here's the air handler. Interesting. I guess it had to be here somewhere. Yeah, and then we got our AC duct going through behind those storage bins. Let's see what else we got back here. Oh, this just keeps going. Man, this is a kid's hide and seek dream. Look at this. Wow. Well, I'm gonna be here for a while. I might as well just give you guys the whole tour. Stop here for a second. We've got some AC vents. You can see AC ductwork. There's a return air. It's nice in here though. It's not hot. Of course, it's a nice day. And it's getting kind of dark. Let me give you the light on the subject here. There we go. What else do we got here? This is going to be your, looks like your macerator pump, Liberty pump. Yeah, I think that's the pump for the head. There's probably your holding tank, and Yeah, I think that's the holding tank. I don't think it's the freshwater tank, but it could be. Wow. So here's all the underworkings of a proper houseboat, and this thing goes full beam to the other side. I could crawl. Well, I guess I will. Look at this. It just keeps going, guys. It's like a maze in here. Got another bilge. Clean. Just dropped my mic. But yeah. You know, this is really nice. Easy access. Look, here's our electricity. You got electricity. You got AC ducts. A lot easier than climbing around in an attic. I'll tell you that much. You can really get around in here. All right, let's see if we can find our way out of here. There we go. Now we're cruising. Hey, that's what I should have brought. Doggone it. That would have made it a lot easier. Cruise around in there. Oh, back up into the office. There you can see the headspace again. Very cool little spot. All right, let's head outside to the party deck. Got a little cramped in there. And standard electric panels. Shore power. Got our main water, battery charger, kitchen outlets, under counter lights. What else do we have? Cottage lights, salon. So it is a boat. Air condition, smoke alarms, air handler, roof bar. We'll go there next. Party top, instant hot water. Nice. Dishwasher. Even got a dishwasher. A fuse panel. And the waste tank alarm. That's for the macerator pump. And the tank. Here's our weather predictor. Wonder what it's calling for today. Cold. Huh, that's interesting. Stormy, improved, frost. Star crystals falling down. Interesting. The star crystals are falling down, and we've been pretty close to a frost the last couple of days. For Florida, anyway. There's that frigid cold air. Now, this is really what makes the boat, is these decks. And there's 3 of them. You saw the aft deck, the back porch. Now we're out here on the front porch. Nice spot to really just come out and have breakfast, have a coffee, have dinner. Beautiful aluminum spiral staircase, powder coated. And yeah, there is the air. I'm sorry, I lied to you guys. It's just a standard house air conditioning system, which is honestly better than marine AC. And if you got the space to hide one, that's what I would go with. Here's the helm. All the hydraulic lines, I believe he said, and electric, it has been run from the helm to the stern. So like I said, it should be pretty simple. If you want to put a, I don't know, 60 horsepower on there to kind of push this thing around just a little bit easier. Or you call sea tow and you have it move it to your destination, and then that's where it stays. And you need a little bit of tweaking here or there, moving the boat just a slip or two, then you got the Torqeedo. And this boat is not a pontoon, okay? So she's aluminum. As you can see though, that hull goes all the way through. Man, that's an expensive boat to make. All that aluminum. All right, let's dump under here. I'm gonna show you guys something. Here's some more of those steps. Very convenient. I've got particle board that I'm standing on now. And you can see more of the construction. Very well built. Look at all those welds. Deck's aluminum, everything. Now these are just wooden decks to kind of make it easier to get around on, but they have nothing to do with the structure. They can just be popped right out. appears this thing is just solid aluminum all the way around. And like I said, it's probably pretty light, and maybe that's why they've got all that ballast stone aft. That was a funny story. Look at that anchor. They got all the ballast stone still in Savannah, Georgia, river town, from the ships that used to come in. They'd unload their ballast there, and they still have a lot of the walls that are built with those ballast stones. So you're looking at stones down there that are hundreds of years old. Here we just have pavers, it looks like, back there. Okay, let's head up. Upstairs. Like I said, very nice spiral staircase and very wide. I mean, look at this. This thing's got to be over 2 feet across. And here we go. The party deck. Equipped with a party bar, more granite countertops, nice stainless wash basin. This is nice. It's a nice high top too. You can see plenty of space here. Make sandwiches, make drinks. We've got a fridge, a little storage shelf. All this decking up here is the same decking they use on docks. Very expensive material, nice thick. It's like a kind of like a starboard plastic, and more of the vinyl siding. I'm gonna come over here. I mean, this is a big space now. This, you're gonna have lots of room for deck chairs, lounge chairs, or just keep it open, and you could actually put, I don't even know, have a 4th of July party up here, watch the fireworks. You have to see what this thing's rated for. Maybe we'll do that if I can find something on the website here in a little bit. But you could have 20 people up here just having a good time. Again, we'll check on that though, make sure. My favorite part, look at this. Back flips, front flips off of the roof. And then if that ain't high enough, you can go another 10 feet. Now that is gonna be some epic days out on the water. Look, it does have a little bit of a walkway around there. Very small, maybe 8 inches, but you can kind of crawl around it if you had to. But yeah, great spot. Go swimming. Another thing I like about it, metal roof. Metal roof is the way to go. Beautiful, like the pitch on the forward or the aft porch. Just gives it a nice cottage feel. That has a metal roof as well. Well, I'm thinking about it. There's the owner's boat. Now, he's a charter captain. That's a sweet contender. He's got wrapped, got a couple Suzukis on there. You know, I like Suzukis. That's what I've got on my little Ginu on my fishing channel. If you didn't know, I have one, Charlotte Harbor Fisherman. But this guy, I was just talking to him. He kills the fish out there. Red grouper, red snapper, hogfish spots even. So Madeira Beach, kind of like Tampa Bay area. If you're looking for a good charter captain, I will leave his information in the description below. Super cool guy, beautiful area. Come down here, get out of the snow, and enjoy Florida. Or come buy this houseboat. You can stay permanently. Massive, massive deck. I'm gonna get you guys some specs here on this deck, and we'll even see if there's any other comparables. See if we can find something online. Maybe they have a website. Now for continual walkthrough on this 52-foot Harbor Cottage 2019 houseboat. You could definitely be a liveaboard on this beauty. Or beast, really. Big boat.